Hello there. Just preparing our social media post. Gonna look some more at Mechwarrior. In this case, Mechwarrior 2, 31st Century Combat. And we're running this on our Windows 95 box currently, which we're emulating through 86 box. If you'd like to know more about that, let me know down in the comments. Meanwhile, this is a live stream, so we'll be expecting some chatters to come in any minute. Of course, I am doing a sneaky Saturday stream, so maybe not everybody knows I'm here. But we'll take whoever shows up. This week on the Play Retro Show, we're looking at Mechwarrior 1 and 2, and oh boy, was there a lot more than I thought. What you can tell in front of me is the BattleTech boxes, both beginner box and essentials. I never played any BattleTech games, and I only kind of knew the relation between Mechwarrior and BattleTech. And I know more now. I'm no expert by any means on either, but I've started my journey, and I'm glad you could join me as we take it together. Let's post this on our X on Blue Sky, and oh hi Tex. Been meaning to get over to your channel too, by the way. Seems like life has just been coming at me a little too fast lately. Oh, hi before Tank Girl. How is your little vacation going? How much longer do you have? I hope you have tons more. Live, sneaky Saturday stream. What do you think? We almost there. Copy, paste. Ambassador Domo, what is going on, my friend? How are you doing? I see you over there on the YouTubes. I see a lot more people on YouTubes. Man, I've got to do better. I know I'm always saying it, but I did actually look at a good bit of YouTube stuff lately because we are getting our Play Retro Show YouTube channel organized, and I can't sleep on that, so I've got to get on it now. The stream we're doing right now is on my channel, which we were already doing anyway. But in order to get to the live streaming on the other, we had to get to some numbers, and we had to do some work. And I'll tell you, it really made me get on it. Watching foul play. Oh, interesting. Foul play, foul play. Is that the old? Is that a Chevy Chase movie? Is that right? Poor Tank Girl says I worked this week. Oh, it was broken up between last week and this Monday off. I have weekends off all the time. It's freaking hot outside. Had to leave my patio. These are facts. It is only showing like 88 degrees outside. That is Fahrenheit. Us U.S. folks. However, it feels a hell of a lot hotter than that in the southern part of the United States here. I can tell you that right now. I also went outside and I was like, no. No, too much. Too moss. All right, we got all that. Looks like we're going to have an ad start here in just a couple of minutes. Over on the... I was afraid of this. I won't be able to see if I don't move this. I was hoping I could avoid it, but apparently not. All right. That's fine. We got all that. All right. I need more desk room. Oh, hi, TV's Travis. How's it going? Yeah, F that noise. It feels like 106 out. It's like 106. Yeah, it does. It feels like that. I know it's not. But it sure feels like it. Oh, hi, TV's Travis. Oh, hi, Before Tank Girl. Oh, hi, Ambassador Domo. Oh, hi, Tex. Oh, hi, Botrix. Oh, that's a bot. TV's Travis confirms I'm great. Going to be going to see a Dogma in the theater in less than an hour. That's an excellent go back to the theater and watch that. I love it. Ambassador Domo says it's only 76. Just had a thunder come through. Thunder. Thundercats. How? Yeah, I would love to go back and see some Dogma in the theater. All right, so now we're looking at Mechwarrior 2, 31st Century Combat. I got my BattleTech over here, set up and ready to go, so that whenever I need to reference anything, I totally can. I looked at this in the bed last night, and I found it kind of interesting. We'll probably pop some of this stuff out and take a look at it. If you've never played BattleTech, I had not before this week. Maybe we'll learn a few things. Maybe take some of those sheets out and take a look. All right, Twitch is about to hit an ad, but we'll see you guys on the other side. If you're subscribed, you won't miss anything. Thank you to Atari Beer Pong for giving us that shout out last night. To 30 viewers, appreciate you very much for catching this VOD later. TV's Travis says Kevin Smith was able to wrestle the rights to his movie back from the evil one, and he's put it back in theaters for the 25th anniversary. I did not know that. Love you, Kitten Trout. How is your Saturday or Sunday, wherever in the world you are? Tomorrow starts my first day of my official liquid diet and less as we get prepared for our, are you ready? Colonoscopy. Yikes. Yikes. And no thank you. And no thank you. How about one of these? Oh no! That sounds like a horrible idea. Don't do it. You should really do it, though. What, do you want to live forever? Don't mind if I do. Mechwarrior 2, 31st Century Combat. You know what we should do, though? Before we get into it too far, let's, link, no, what we should do, we should check a couple of things here. In combat, all right, we got that, the 640 by 480, that's good. Video option, movie playback, it's, oh, I just looked at that. It's the video options. We get to choose. Yeah, look at that. 3DFX, baby. We're going to look at it with 3DFX and without. Did it show a movie at the very beginning? You know, we should flee to Windows. We should just flee to Windows for a second. Embrace your cowardice. Matter of fact, while we do that, we should just go ahead and do the smart thing. And just restart. Just make sure everything is solid and ready to go. Here we go. Look at this. Please wait while Windows 95 reboots. What do we got here? We got ourselves a little shuttle. We're emulating the shuttle PC or in motherboard. Why not? It was after some research, I was like, what would be period appropriate? Decided that the MMX 200 megahertz would be period appropriate for this particular machine, including a daughter card for a Voodoo. As you can tell, I've also went ahead and put in, if you saw it really fast there, you may have noticed that we had drivers for our CD-ROM and for Cute Mouse, because a lot of DOS gaming, as you would fall back to DOS to play some of these games. This particular one does run in Windows and also DOS. We can do the other as well. I wonder why it keeps ejecting my CD. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. No, it's right there. So did I click on the wrong one? I don't know. This is a FASA, F-A-S-A, an Activision game. Aiken, what is going on, Aiken Pierce? Here to watch Brian do some mechin' and warring. Yeah, let's do it. Yikes. It'll be the best nap you ever get, though, says Poor Tank Girl. Oh, look, Zoe brings the bacon. What's up, Zoe? Aiken says, oh, sorry. Ambassador Domo says, did you see Kevin Smith on Rick Eisen last week? I did not. Really good Alan Rickman. Oh, man, that's a lot of words that I like. Okay.
Accessing.
Let's access this. Let's get started. Who do that voodoo do like you do?
We have mechs down at Nav Gamma. Bravo Cadet reports 4 summoners on site. Bandits are hostile. Repeat, bandits are hostile.
HQ, this is Alpha Assault. I'm on my way, bearing 025.
ETA 34 seconds.
Alpha Assault, this is Bravo Cadet.
Looks like a bullet.
Bandits all over me. Get down here.
Sit tight, Bravo 3. I've got visual.
I've got evacuators out. Targeting systems damaged. I'm in bad shape.
Enemy detected.
Behind me, 2 of them. Be on the line.
Roger, I've got it.
Targeting.
Oh my.
Look on me. It's gone.
Oh no.
Targeting.
Take that.
Warning. Ammunition level. Critical.
Where's he going? Oh, look. Pow.
This is HQ. What is your situation? Alpha Assault, this is HQ. What is your situation? Please comply.
It ain't good. It ain't good. All right, so it's Clan Wars. What are we like, 30-50 or something like that? We are we in the, no, we're not in the inner sphere. Well, we are, but we got to choose between the clans, right? Because we're going to be one of the clans. I've been watching BattleTech, the cartoon. That's how I know a little bit more of the lore. If you want to easily digest the lore a little bit better, there's a lot of videos on YouTube, but also there was a short-lived half-season cartoon called BattleTech, and it deals with this time frame, specifically with the Jade Falcon clan coming to the inner sphere, which is the majority of, boy, I don't know how to say that, the majority of the power in population lives in an area of planets within the inner sphere. Boy, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm woefully ill prepared for this week's Play Retro show. Now our choices are, we either, now I've been watching the cartoon, so I don't like the Jade Falcon. I don't like the Jade Falcon. They're a bunch of jerks. They're a bunch of jerks. Because we're kind of like supposed to side with
By the floodgates of the founders, we must return. Return and protect that.
not bad before Tanker, not for the time period, right? 1996.
Register Simcoe identity.
So Terra, Earth, is the center of the expansion that happens from 2014, 20 something, that goes out to, you know, the 3000s, right? So and we just expand, and we have these factions that are really families, and now we have the families have kind of chilled out a little bit, and now there's these clans coming in that's going to kind of push them to work together, if the cartoon makes any sense. I mean, it doesn't. All right, so here we go. Yeah, don't be going chasing no waterfalls. I've already created a character, but I'm going to delete it. Can I delete it? Yeah, I can delete it. And I'm just going to do a Sibco, a roster, so you can just create a few different pilots if you want to. When you create them, you start out as a cadet with so much honor. Honor is very important, right? We could also go look at the. Let's go look at the. No, let's just stay on track. We'll go back to the Jade Falcon later. But let's just say I find the politics of the Jade Falcon a bit much. All right. Archive hollow projector. Let's see what this is. Okay, so this is your clan history, your origins, the Pentagon conflict. I guess you're gonna unlock some of this stuff as you go along. Mechwarrior is full of story because BattleTech is full of story. We're gonna just go try to see if we can understand just a little bit of the training, as you probably should do, because this is a keyboard and mouse game. Now, there is a PS1 version that we're going to check out before this is all over. Monkey Bananas is here. Oh, hi, Monkey. But we're going to take a look at how to do this with the keyboard and mouse. You could use a joystick as well, and I did it a little bit last night, and I didn't care for it. Maybe I just didn't spend enough time configuring it, but I really think that if you're going to use a joystick, maybe just go ahead and play the PS1. But let's do all the keyboard and mouse crap. All right, so we're going to go start at the very beginning. It's going to do a little nav computer because this is where I started, and it took me forever to get past this first part because it couldn't put my mind around it because I wanted to, I wanted a WASD on my keyboard. Use some arrow keys
online.
to
Sensors
move.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
All right, so
Welcome to training, Cadet.
we got to fire this bad boy up.
Lovely place as my home. Now you wouldn't even think of upsetting me in my home, would you? Of course you wouldn't. So do what I say when I say, and I won't get upset.
All right,
I
sir.
do bad things when I'm upset.
Uh-oh.
So what do you say we do a little nav computer training? Do not just sit there, Cadet. Punch N on the console to target nearest nav point. Use the numbers across the top of the console to manipulate the throttle. Set it to half by hitting 5. Pull the mech to the left with your joystick and line up on nav alpha. Follow the arrow on the compass at the top of the HUD to find it.
Oh,
Line up those indicators, scrub.
He's saying to use a joystick. Well, screw you. I think the joystick maybe is still... So maybe that's what's going on. Let me see. Is it combat variables? No, it's not that. This is all just a little effects and everything. I'm not going to mess with this yet, but essentially you can tell it to turn on the joystick or not. Now, I'm going to use the number pad probably a lot while I'm doing this. And the reason why is because you can also kind of pivot.
Once you hit nav alpha, the next nav in the sequence, nav beta will load automatically. Look up at the heading indicator. You'll see that nav beta is off to the right. Head for nav beta.
Okay, head for nav beta off to the right. All right. I'm running half speed right now. And like I said, you can look here. I can look out to the side, right? And there's also
okay, wet nose. Now here's a real tough one. Flip on the autopilot by hitting A. Notice how the mech will automatically follow the nav sequence to gamma while on autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
Now I'm using the number keys, and if I use like 9, oh, I'm sorry, not 9. If I use like 3 and 1, what that does is it rotates the character kind of sideways.
Wet nose. Mission almost accomplished. Hit A to disengage the autopilot. Set throttle to 1 and await instructions from TC.
And that can kind of be confusing.
Autopilot
Unless you hit
disabled.
5, in which case it...
Incoming message. Training command. Proceed to nav delta and dock at Mech Bay 5.
So anyway, while she was talking, so we got to go back afterwards. We got to get back to nav. So essentially, the number pad allows you to look left and right while also allowing you to pivot. Pivot.
Mission successful.
All right, we did it. We did it. So now it's going to let us out of there. So that's how you navigate, essentially. You can also do that with a joystick. Boy, it gets complicated. It gets It gets way complicated. Let's see if it lets. Okay, so yeah, now that we're back at this area, we can do the So here we go. Yeah, I've just got it set to keyboard and mouse. You could add joystick. If we go to the oh, so this is going to take us out to here. And I was able to set up. Oh wow, did this take me totally out or okay? It did allow me to go out to the joystick area and do all of that, but I don't want to do that. Let's take a look if we can just see. All right, so here's what our joystick can do. Because I have a joystick with, I'm using an Xbox controller essentially. If you were using a regular joystick, it's what, typically 3 buttons, maybe 2, 3 buttons, and you know, a 8-way axis or whatever. And essentially they're doing that here. You can turret, turn, turret, tilt. All right, so I guess that's kind of the upper part of the body. Okay, that makes sense. So you can control the chassis, and that looks like that's got to be controlled by your that's where your feet are going, right? And then if you want to rotate your turret, you can do that, including up and down. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait, up and down on that. Oh, so a comma and a period. Oh, that's going to be fun. All right, it gets complicated. I point, gray left arrow. Gray left arrow? Input. Oh man, look at all this. Look at all of this control you have over your mech. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm going to turn the joystick off so it doesn't get confused. Yeah, this is not just a jump in and kind of, you know, start playing. 14 is good luck, bud. All right, let's listen.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, Scrub. Follow me to the mech handling course. I have a feeling you drive like a Sibco reject.
Hey!
But I can still find it in my giving heart to put you to the test.
That's rude.
Line up between the flags at Nav Alpha and await my go.
Okay. So that is an option as well. If you're using the joystick, you could also use comma and period, which does the same thing. It pivots the turrets around, right? Oh, that's the zoom. Okay. I'm gonna auto nav this bad boy. I should go faster. Let's kick it. There we go.
You will be timed on the course, so keep your throttle high in the straights. However, as you approach the gates, you will need to slow the mech to make the turn. Follow the line and slalom the pylons. You think you can handle it, wet nose?
Autopilot
Wet nose?
disabled.
What kind of wet nose? What kind of way does that talk to me?
On my mark, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Tell me what I can. Wet nose. I don't even know what the heck that means. What does that even mean? Uh-oh. All right, I'm hitting like uh-oh. So I'm hitting 0, which is like a 10. And then when I get to the turns, right about here, I'm knocking it down to 3. I don't think this is affecting my heat any, so that's good, right? Because that's one thing you have to do with your mech, is worry about the heat. Take that, you wet nose!
Excellent work, Cadet. You have
Thank you.
shown a mastery of your machine. Your
Thank you.
performance is duly noted.
Incoming message.
Yeah, suck it!
Training command. Proceed to Nav Beta and dock at Mech Bay 7. Autopilot engaged.
Right, TV Travis. Most of the heat management stuff is due to the weapons. I just felt like this would be more impressive with the 3D effects. Do I need to be in DOS? Is that the problem? No, I don't think so. There's definitely 3FX going on. Will it slow down as well on the automatic pilot? Or will it just go full speed until it gets there? Am I damaging my mech any? I don't think so. It's doing pretty good about that, looks like. What is it doing? I don't think... Can it not get...
Disabled.
Okay, so it doesn't like I can get to that last little bit with the autopilot. Looks like it's confusing it a little bit, so...
Mission
Okay.
successful.
Interesting. All right. Part 2 of the 6 parts. All right, let's get into some weapon usage here. Travis is off to the movie. Have fun. Going to see some Dogma. Excellent. Jealous of you. Jealous of you. Am I the only person who's played Mechwarrior 2 so far in the chat? Did you got anybody else play it?
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, Toad. Follow me to Nav
Okay.
Alpha on the gunnery
So
range.
insulting.
It's time to see how you handle a mech weapon system. Keep your shots true, Scrub, and do not even think of making a mistake. You have live rounds in that mech.
Stuck.
Autopilot engaged.
There we go.
Autopilot disabled.
Let's get caught up.
Autopilot
Disabled.
engaged. Autopilot disabled.
Puppy Cake Drop can't confirm. Used to play this back in the
Autopilot
day.
engaged.
Come on, hurry up, dude. What's he got? What a
Proceed to Nav Beta. Shoot the stationary
Right.
target, Scrub.
They're getting with the insults. I just don't
Autopilot
understand why he's so mad at me.
Approach the targets if you find them difficult to hit. Your secret is safe with me. I will not tell a soul of your incompetence. Trust
Your
me.
secret
Autopilot
is safe with me. All right.
You may find the optical magnification function useful. The Z button on the left of the cockpit increases the value of the zoom.
Can I slow this
Shift Z
down?
decreases the value.
Autopilot disabled.
Oh, I don't like that. I need to like slow my mouse down. Can I make adjustments there? Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. Oh, there it went. Okay, yeah, I don't like that. That is stuck. That is not great. Of course, I am using a modern mouse with this in an emulator. I'm like, it is just bouncing around so fast. I think I'm gonna have to move. I think that one might be out of my range. Oh, I heard the explosion on that one. All right, so I think I need to move forward just a little bit because it looks like maybe it's out of my range. Is my mouse? I think my mouse is... All right, falling asleep or something. I'm using a stupid modern day mouse. I probably should... you know what I should do? I should plug in my wired mouse. What do you think? I think that's a good idea because it is not responding well. Yeah, it just keeps dying on me here. Just like, I'll stop picking up for a second. Not going side to side either. All right, so that may just be something else there. All right. All right, I don't know what's going on there. So let's flee to Windows. Currently, we're using a wireless modern mouse.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
And that ain't great. Of course, another optical mouse. Not sure how great this one's going to work, but at least it is wired. So let's get that out of there. I think that's the right one. Now maybe I should have went through the effort. Maybe I should have went through the effort of putting... Maybe I should have went through the effort of putting the joystick in there. We'll see if we have to back up to that. Puppy Kitten Trout says, this makes me curious to play some mech games in VR. Right. Wouldn't that be fun? I think it would be. All right. Is this going to be any better? Let's find out. Like I said, still an optical mouse. I don't think there are any settings. Let's see. Anybody want to e-register this thing? I want to see if it works.
Accessing.
I have not finish setting up Slurp. What is Slurp? In 86 box, it allows you to get online without communicating with the machine, your host machine. Did it save where I left off? I hope so.
Register Simcoe identity.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it might have, or probably has. I guess this is not really. Had my rank changed any? Does this affect my? Oh, I didn't. I should have read it. Probably told me right there.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, Toad. Follow me to Nav Alpha on the
So
gunnery range.
rude.
It is time to see how you handle a mech weapons system. Keep your shots true, Scrub, and do not even think of making a mistake. You have live rounds in that mech.
Why is he so rude?
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
Morbo 513 says. Morbo.
Stationary targets, Scrub.
For VR games, Overlord. Oh, just got an update. Has some nice improvements to button interactions. Not tried Engines of Destructions, but it looks good. Oh, good. Houdini 7. Oh, hi. Morbo, that sounds amazing. Haven't done any of my... haven't done any...
Engaged.
my Quest
Feel
3
free to
stuff.
approach the targets if you find them difficult to hit. Your secret is safe with me. I will not tell a soul of your incompetence. Trust me.
Autopilot disabled.
In
I
this
love...
mission, you may find the optical magnification function useful. The Z button on the left of the cockpit increases the value of the zoom. Shift Z decreases the value.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
Still not sure about how the sensitivity, though. I think I'm out of range. I think it's the problem. I think I should have turned off my... What happened there? Oh, I'm looking up and down. I'm trying to... I keep forgetting, and I'm wanting to push forward or up to make that kind of work. I'm just not supposed to. It's definitely working better, but it's still too fast. Or too sensitive is probably the...
Heat level critical.
Oh, heat level critical.
Nav sequence initiated.
Nice work for a
Thank
free
you.
birth. Now go to Nav Gamma and shoot the moving target.
What did he call me?
Reactor online.
Oh, it
Sensors
shut down for a
online.
second.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Nice. So it shut down there for a minute. That's
Autopilot engaged.
so what I said to autopilot. Does it automatically start at 1 regardless? 410 Girl says, I think you have to just get closer and tap on those spiky things. That's exactly right. Yeah, this is the Voodoo and or yes, using the glide, right? That's a good question. We'll have to find out. Oh. Oh, so maybe I did that. So does shutting down make it cool down faster?
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All
So I accidentally
systems
did that.
nominal.
Morbo says, can't remember which one, but they've resolved mouse issues. Okay, and the older games me. That's right. Jeez, I've forgotten about all of the tech issues that used to exist. Once again, I think I'm too far away. I wish I knew. Okay, so that one was not. Right? Let's see here. I am so slow. Now, I'm expecting a little bit of movement when I'm, when I'm like zoomed in, right?
Critical. Shutdown sequence initiated.
Okay, so I did not push shutdown that time. So
Shutting
obviously
down.
is overheating and shutting down. Okay. And that's fine.
Reactor online. Sensors
Yeah.
online. Weapons online.
Houdini says heat meter
All
bottom
systems
middle.
nominal.
And I also got to get used to the different HUDs, right? Because this looked totally different Okay, so I think I'm supposed to finish those up first. So
Autopilot
different mechs have different layouts, right? Different HUD layouts. Okay, I see what you mean now. The heat down there, Houdini 7. Okay, and I'm watching it cool down. So it's kind of like almost like a little clock down there at the very bottom. I'm not used to it appearing like that. That's what I was. Oh, I am on the single SPLAs right now. Let's. And it should be rotate. It's going back and forth, right? Oh, that's right. When you let go of it, that's right. It's a round robin kind of thing. So you while you're firing, when you stop firing, it switches over to the other. So that's each of my. So if we take a look over here, that one's coming out of there. Look over here. You'll notice it's kind of coming out of that side. All right. Oh, stop it. Okay, and it's combined too, right? Okay, so I thought maybe it was just out of the one arm or what? But I guess it's a combined heat level. So it's an overall mech. You can't like do one or the other. Cap Gibber says, I used to over weapon my mech and really on first shot kill. Makes sense. Yeah, it's an early version of stamina, says Houdini 7. That's kind of true. Morbo says, heat sinks are banned. No heat sink. They are banned. I'll have to look and play Mechwarrior 2. Not sure if I ever did or if it was only Earth Siege. But I did play a lot of Interstate 76, which was, oh, was that really the Mechwarrior engine? I didn't know that. That's great. I'll have to add that to my notes. I've really got to go figure out why this is moving around so much, or even potentially go back and turn that joystick back on. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I remember, but this ain't cutting it. This right here, it ain't cutting it. So I'm going to do like the dude told me. He's like, just get close if you want to. And I'm like, all right. He's not going to judge me. There we go. Got that one. These things are floaty. Who told this guy they could let them float like that? Got that one. Got that one finally. Circle around this thing. I'm going to show you. There we go.
Now line up between the flags at Nav Delta and prepare to run the gauntlet. Await my go.
Oh, we got to run a gauntlet?
This course is designed to train you in the use
oh, geez, we got to do the gauntlet and shoot? Holy Moses.
You do not twist your torso to fire upon the targets. The red flags at Nav Epsilon mark the end of the course. To be successful, you must not only destroy all the targets, but you must also finish under time. Good.
Oh my
On
God.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
Oh, am I supposed to be shooting on the stuff on this side too? Like all of them? Oh, is he crazy? Do I have to shoot these two? That can't be right. And get done in a certain time? There's... Oh.
Gauntlet Rebirth, which, having met you in person, is not at all surprising. Try the mission again tomorrow. Keep your throttle above half and the legs straight. Destroy all targets.
Mission failed.
Oh, got it. Wow. So he wants me to shoot on both sides. No way with the current control would I be able to do that. It's just too shaky for what I'm doing right now, and that may be a me problem. With my setup. Let's just make sure. Let's make sure. Let's take a look to see if there's any mouse adjustments here. Joystick control, custom configuration. There's the mouse. Here's our mouse. That doesn't really show any. That does not show any type of adjustments that I can make to the mouse here. So it's going to be more system-wide, most likely. I don't see where there's any options to make any adjustments unless, oh, wait, this is all, is it supposed to be turned off like this? That looks like, wait, no, go back. Oh, come on, Brian. Where was it at? Combat variables. Okay, so can I adjust these things? What? Why does it keep popping back? Are you telling me I can't adjust them? Is that what? Okay, no, I can adjust the music here. Medium difficulty. Morbo said, I never got past the damn tutorial. Oh, Driver. Oh, yeah. We just covered Driver recently, and no one ever did, right? That's what was so great, getting in there and trying to skirt it out. You think this is easy in comparison. All right, there it is. Okay. Oh, I couldn't. All right. Oh, let's give it all of it. Let's crank this bad boy all the way up and bring it to us. Oh, these are cheats down here. Invulnerability, unlimited ammo, and no collision damage. Now we want to do that. What's our 2 resolutions here? We were on the lowest level. Auto adjust. The auto adjust has been configured to optimize frame rate and gameplay for your machine. By setting the option to manual, you can override the automatic settings. Okay, may experience undesirable. Okay. Oh, so was it already on auto? Was it on manual? Does anybody know? Unsure. I think all of those apply to, what a weird place to put it, combat variables. What a weird place to put it. So I think that was all, I guess it's just going to be applied because it's not applying to this part. This is using our 2D card. This is the 3D card, right?
Online. Weapons online.
Oh man, look at that
All
sky.
systems nominal.
I think that's better. I don't like the textures on the mechs being so close.
Do not think the clan would risk a state-of-the-art machine on a worthless cadet like you. Out there at Nav Beta is a drone mech.
Is that the difficulty that was said?
And it has outdated weapons. Nonetheless, it is dangerous to fleshy-headed mutants like yourself. Kill it and meet me at Nav Gamma.
All right, so we got to kill. We got some real action this time, right? Oh, looks like we got some Ermalass and more Ermalass and some machine guns.
Functions of your targeting computer. Hit E to target the nearest enemy. In this case, the drone at Nav Beta. Do not panic, Wet Nose. The drone is shut down, so you are unable to target him now.
Oh,
Closer and
okay.
then try.
Okay. Do not panic,
Once
Wet
an enemy
Nose.
is targeted, try engaging the target camera by hitting F4.
All right, we're going to take a look at our BattleTech stuff here in just a minute. In our BattleTech Beginners box and Essentials box, we're going to pop all that stuff out while we go into our ads over on Twitch in approximately 3 minutes. We'll see how close we can get to doing this. I'm enjoying looking at him, though. Why did they make his mapping look so much like the terrain? Captain Kipper says, if I recall correctly, you can use the shutdown to speed up. That's what I was thinking, because it does allow you to do it. It shuts down automatically on its own, but it would be better to be able to do it on your own. You can make that decision, right? Oh, I thought he said go to alpha. Did he say go to, or did he say beta? So I guess we had to hit alpha first, then go to beta, because I noticed that we crossed that meter distance, and now we're going towards here. Okay, I heard something beep. All right, so we must be able to lock onto him now. Okay, look, we got a little mech down there in our left hand corner there. It's a drone mech. He's walking around doing his little, he's got little bird feet down there. I hit the E, so that, guess that brings that up. Oh, Oh, okay. So, oh, R cycles through because I can also see the instructor. Okay. Oh, is he coming around the corner? Oh, he's coming around the corner. Oh, we're shooting short though. Okay, so this is like a machine gun. Okay. Is that heating up? Oh, not heating up at all. Oh, he's coming right at me. Hey, why I didn't know this was going to be a pushing contest.
Autopilot disabled.
Can't just be coming at me. What am I hitting him with? That's pretty cool. Oh, there he goes. Now he's really hitting. Now I'm really hitting him good. Let's get him in the legs. Let's put him down. Let's put him on the ground. Uh-oh. Yeah, the zooming makes it very zoomy, very fast. So maybe I need to do some system adjusting. I'm not actually doing anything to him though, it seems. Up, spin around. And he's not shooting back at me, right? All right. Oh, okay. Oh, I am seeing the damage now. Duh, he was all green, and now he's not. Now we're right.
Destroyed. Critical hit. ER. Medium. Laser.
Oh,
Critical
no,
hit.
though, but I got
Weapon
some...
Destroyed.
Oh, no. So, I destroyed him, but I also almost destroyed myself.
Engaged.
That's great. Turn that E back on. I'm not seeing anything now. Okay, so, okay, I can see him cycling through. That's the instructor. Interesting. Okay. Ad's about to start, so let's get in while the Twitch people are doing their thing. We're gonna do our thing by taking a look. We looked the other night at some of the things that were in the beginner box, right? And I think we'll take a look at what is in the essentials box. So let's take a look. Let's take a look what's in the essentials box. I'm going to put the beginner's box out of the way for a second. Anybody in the chat, are you guys BattleTech fans? Have you done any BattleTeching? BattleTeching. That doesn't sound right. I don't think that's how you say that, Brian. But maybe it is. I'm also going to put my video capture device on the top. For some reason, that's not in there. There we go. We can get in here a little bit better. See a little bit better. I can't see squat. Let's take a look here. Let's zoom out just a little bit as well. All right, there we go. Oh, we got our mouse in there too. Look at that. Yeah. Our mouse on the screen. BattleTech Essentials. Yeah. Wop, wop, wop. Wop, wop. And this is your quick start rules. Yeah, okay. Yep. Down there so I can be back in the screen. Yeah. So if you're not familiar with BattleTech, you get some of these little hex grid. You get a hex grid map. You get some six-sided dice. A couple of those. Get some instruction books. There's your bigger map and grid right there. Let's pop over to the other one so we can maybe see a little bit better here. Let's see. Here, Cam. Get a look at there. Yeah. Okay. Get location table. So that's some of the things I was trying to understand last night. So when you do your rolling, you got your attack modifiers, but then you also have to determine, and this is where it becomes important, you have to determine by your dice roll on this sheet here. So as you can, let's see, there's a little mech record sheet. You'll notice the little dots and things on the mech. That is your locations. So if you roll, so you'll notice these little numbers here. It says 10 or 11 is the left arm. So if you roll for a location, so let's say you make a hit, right? You've made the hit But where does that damage go? You roll once, right, to determine, you call it. You're like, oh, I'm going to use my large laser, right? And then you got to determine whether or not you hit, and then that's based here, and plus your modifiers, and then you roll to see. And if I understand this right, I haven't actually played it yet, but from the instructions, this is the way I understand it. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. Then you would, I guess, you would say, oh, I rolled a 10 or 11, and that's going to be left arm, right? Or it's going to be, I rolled a 12, so you know you're rolling up high there. You got 2 6s, and you hit yourself in the head there. Good job. It's nipples. It's really little nipples. You're right. But this is one of my favorite characters right there. So anybody have a preference for how you like to? I like to do, like, I don't like heavy mechs. I'm more of a medium to core, kind of a lighter mech. I feel like rounds go too long in anything I play with, like heavy mechs. It's like, oh, he's so heavy and he's got a lot of weapons and it's gonna take forever to destroy. Ooh, this guy's cool though. Look at that. Yeah. Now, in addition to these the mech record sheets and stuff, you'll get some non-painted, right? You get some of these just gray plastic mechs, way cool. The essentials comes with 2 mechs. I think most of these kits come with 2, and you'll get to so you can play with a friend, right? And it's like, oh, you got no mechs. No problem. You can use one of mine. There's also other ways to do more mechs, but they do little standers and stuff. They're like little cardboard pieces. And this typically comes with most of these. These will come with like so Spanner in the Works is our kind of our backstory. I guess our mission data, our campaign. That's the word I was looking for. And I doubt this works because this is about 3 or 4 years old, but hey, maybe I can use that code. Don't look at the code. I'm just showing the code right there on the screen. Don't use my code. I might try it later. You get your cards here as well. I'm pretty sure that code doesn't work, but who knows? We'll try it. Here's our here's our couple of dice there, right? And wop wop. Here's the little standees I was talking about. This is some more terrain, some extra terrain, and some of the characters. I guess some of all the mechs. I guess you can choose to use these little standees. I don't know what type of representation those guys are, but inside the box, if I can get this pulled out, is the grid by which you would play. Yep, got 2 sides. And the reason why the grids are important is because you can tell the terrain determines your hits and how vulnerable you are. So a lot of math, not a lot of math, but a little bit of math or calculations, right? Cool. So this is like I said, that's the BattleTech Essentials. Never played this. I've just started to teach myself and learn. Week. All right. The Twitch people are back from the ad they had to consume. And so we're going to get back to Mechwarrior 2. Mechwarrior 2. Somebody just either left or came. Oh, nope. Somebody sent me something on Instagram. Perfect. Before 10 Girl, I like ones with a sense of humor. The mechs and some meth. Yeah, I gotta get. Oh no, I gotta get to painting my mechs. Right, that's the thing. That's the thing. Oh no, I lost a mech. Oh man, mech. Uh-oh, I'm moving again. Stop moving, man. Stop moving. Why are you moving?
Disabled. Autopilot engaged.
Uh-oh, what is that?
Link
What mode is that? What is going on? All right, let's abort that mission. Something's happened. Weird. Get down here. All this stuff is precarious. I dropped half my sheets. Aw, sheet. I done broke it before, Take Girl. I was hitting F1 because I was trying to tell it to stop walking. What I was trying to hit was 1 because that determines the speed at which he walks. And that was not going well for me. That was not going well for me. Oh, here's your map rules. Oh, very good. Very good. Anybody interested in playing BattleTech? Anybody played by mail? Anybody do that? Play a little by mail mech? Mail mech? Not Malmac like Alf, but Melmech. Melmech. Okay. Now I've dropped everything. There we go. All right. Make sure I don't lose anybody. There's my data sheets. My data. Oh, nice little backstories on the back too. Cute little drawings. I like it. You know what I need? More room in my office. More room. Now I'm out of breath. I'm gonna have to like conserve my energy tomorrow because I'm on that colonoscopy diet. For Monday. That's gonna be great. Who made this? Tops, did you make this? You know you can't make it so that I can't squeeze. How am I supposed to put this back in the plastic? Tops. Does Tops own them now? Or Catalyst? Or maybe a little bit of both. I know there was a lot of problems with, this is as bad as trying to frickin' board and bag frickin' comic books. I'll murder you. I'll murder you all. Is what I will do. Murder you all. Tanks for the memories. What it says, I believe. Oh, look, finally we did it. Oh my God. That was like a game in itself. Does it take long walks on the beach? You need to know. Absolutely, for Tank Girl, it does. Why do they make these boxes so difficult? You know what? You live here now. You live here with no adjustments. You don't get to close up that box ever again. Never. All right. Oh, there we go. If you're not in pain to begin with, colonoscopies are easy. Just make sure everything is out of your body and you're golden. I hear that the medicine I'm supposed to be taking is going to take care of all of that. So the hunting seems to be pretty, it seems to be all right. I don't think, I think we could probably go against, probably the next drone would probably be one that's shot back.
Online. Sensors
Oh,
online.
we just got here. We just crashed in.
All systems nominal.
Okay, Scrub. Now we're off to the Recon Identification course, but first meet me at Nav Alpha. On the course, you will learn to identify critical targets under fire. There are multiple structures on the course. One contains hip actuators. To target likely structures, put your reticle over the structure in question and hit Q. Approach the targeted structure and hit I to inspect its contents.
Did you get all that? I think I missed at least half of what he just said.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
Autopilot disabled. So is that the cube? Okay. Going through it. Okay, so that's the different things, right? All right.
Autopilot engaged.
Public Kid Trout. Are you still considering live streaming a colonoscopy? Absolutely not. I love it. No. Okay, so the mini map showing there's like 5 objects out that way.
Almost forgot. Those turrets on the course are active.
Oh no.
The chance of your death, however, is relatively slim.
Okay. My trainer is hilarious. He is hilarious.
Take this time to familiarize C key, the toggle to the external camera, and the
Oh.
F3 key, the toggle to the satellite uplink.
External camera
Oh.
engaged. Satellite link established.
I think I must have hit that earlier.
External camera engaged. External camera engaged.
And you said F3? Oh, that pulls up the map like that. Oh, and then this does this.
Established.
Okay, but I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. So I'm the little green thing in the middle, I'm assuming. All right. Can I zoom in on the satellite? Or is that just... Okay, so F4 does that. All right.
External camera engaged.
That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could be outside. I'm glad I took this tutorial part because I didn't know you could be outside the mech. This might be helpful. I know, right, Zoe? We're not going to live stream it? Come on. Capkeeper says the more you play, the more I remember the game. Yeah. Asher, what is up? Hi, Brian. There are on the new Xbox Retro Games Collection. It brings back, yes. So, I believe the Retro Collection is using Antstream, who is offering Mechwarrior 2. That was our, I think that was the reason why we started discussing this, me and Scott, because I remember playing Mercenaries, I think, but the more I've been looking at it, I think I must have been playing something else because it doesn't look familiar to me. I definitely did not play this version. So I'm not sure. And maybe I played the PlayStation version. I've got to, we'll find out. We'll find out. But I'm glad it's
disabled.
I'm glad it's bringing back some. Okay, so this is much easier to explain it to you. Remember I was telling you earlier how you can pivot? So there we go. So now we're, oh, that's just looking. Interesting. Okay. Oh, no, that lets me rotate around now, around the model. Oh, man. Man, this is like really controlling a freaking mech. I mean, there's just so much. You know what this makes me think, though? Jeez, do I have time? Do I have time to do it? Okay, first of all, let's gauge a couple of things. Every week, me and Scott try to tackle one game or one subject, really, for the Play Retro show. I foolishly said, let's do Mechwarrior 1 and 2 because 2 is on the Antstream thing, and I think it'd be a good time to talk about it. And plus, I don't think there's a lot to the first one. I was wrong. It's intense, and I freaking love it. This is a totally different game. I didn't realize there were like 8 different versions of Mechwarrior 2 with variations not only in missions, but also variations in the gameplay and presentation. I didn't realize it was an SNES version. I think that's the first Mechwarrior, which is their own little thing. There's also a Sega Genesis thing. This is its own thing. I think is what, like Mechwarrior 30, Mechwarrior 2, 3050. I don't know. It gets confusing to me. Anyway, there's so many Mechwarrior 2. So I need to know this next week when we start our next game. Do I need to keep going on with the Mechwarrior stuff? Because I got kind of an idea of something I want to do. Captain says, sorry, I was thinking Mercenaries. Yeah. Mech Online was based on 2. Oh my God, don't tell me that. Oh, Morbo. So if you're a big fan of Mechwarrior BattleTech, you might enjoy Mechwarrior Living Legends. Is free, multiplayer only, but no mech lab, so it's not all min-maxing. See, we haven't even gotten to the mech lab part of it. So man, Morbos, that sounds fascinating. Asher, by the way, welcome in. How is your Saturday or Sunday, wherever in the world you are? Asher says 1 and 2 are on it. I didn't know 1 was on it, so that's interesting. Good to know. Used to play 2 on Windows 95, which is what we're playing this on right now. We are using the 3DFX version. We got I believe I installed the Titanium collection, which has a DOS version and a Windows version, and has 3DFX support in Windows. So you may or may not have seen it like this. It's more flat shaded or cell shaded if you're not using the 3DX. What is up? Oh my God. Scared the poo diddly out of me. Oh, hi. Welcome in. Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome in, Tonda Gosa with the raid. Look at Tonda. Look at the big Tonda. Tonda, what were you doing today? I forgot you were streaming. Tonda Gosa is a good friend of mine, retro streamer extraordinaire, and someone who I love in real life. And recently we were talking about a controller he showed me last time we got together, which was the Nijicon. Is it Negicon? Negicon. It is a PlayStation 1 era controller, Namco controller, that allowed you to make use of the Ridge Racer analog turning. But Tonda, are you through streaming already? I was hoping I could raid in on you, was my hope. But what were you playing today? And welcome in. Hi, I am Brian Dunaway, and I play retro video games. And sometimes I also like to, peer from far, like over some dunes. I'm outside some dunes watching Tonda ride his horses along the beaches. Is the puppies and the kitties. I'm not getting all of it right, but I do. I'm like, I'm behind like the dunes, just kind of like watching every time. I'm lurking every time Tonda comes online. Like, what's he doing? Is he about to play some retro video games? Yeah. So yeah, nailed it. Yes, Tonda's extreme close-ups are much better than Brian's. Oh my God, I yell right into the mic. Than Brian's peering below. Maybe I don't even need my hands. Why am I even doing that? Just welcome. Hi, I'm Brian, and I'm glad you're here. We're playing some Mechwarrior this week on Windows 95, so we're really, really doing the stuff. Now, I am a retro video game streamer and podcaster. And I like to get deep into the retro, the retroing. So this week I built myself a Windows 95 box in 86 box. It's a virtual machine essentially, with a bunch of options to roll it like you mean it, and to make a period appropriate Windows 95 box. And that's exactly what we did. And we also included a Voodoo card, as you do. And there you go. Is Monkey still around? If not, let me give a shout out to my good friend Tonda Gosa, who I can't wait to see again. We need to go and play some more pinball. If you were around town, we wouldn't be able to go back to the one that we went to here in town because it was had some damage, some water damage, because the roof essentially fell in. And so Greenwood Gamer is still working towards getting back on their feet. But man, I would love to meet you somewhere and go do what we do. Did I get it right? I gave a shout out to Tonda Ghost. Is it going to work? It's not firing up. Did I not? Do I have to put? Oh, there it is. All right. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Oh yes, Radioactive was amazing. And that was the one that was down in it's in South Carolina, but it was it's down in, oh my gosh, Aiken. Is that right? Aiken? I think so. Yes, that's a great place. That place was cool. And every time Tonda goes to one of these places, he always ends up meeting the owner. He always end up taking him to the location where they keep the really cool crap. It seems like. And they're like, oh yeah, come on down. I'm going to show you some of the stuff we keep in the basement that we're working on for preparing. It's like, and every time Tonda does, I'm like, oh, it's going to be okay. Hope nobody kidnaps my good friend Tonda Gosa. They really are pinball nerds like us. Tonda, did you ever play? Oh my God, that is so cool. We just discovered, and when I say I just discovered through the training that you can pull outside the mech. I thought you had to do, you had to be inside the mech the whole time. And oh my God, this changes everything. Look how cute my darn mech is. Oh my God. This is great. What did I hit? C to get inside? So I hit C. Oh, which helps so much because when I'm navigating, all right, so that's me turning with my feet or the chassis, I believe. And then the upper part is actually what they consider the turret part. So there you go. That's the upper part of the mech. And that's kind of hard to see when you're inside the mech because you'll do this and you're like, oh, I'm cool. Even though you're walking and you're like, why am I walking sideways? It's because you've turned your turrets, but you have not turned your body. So your feet are going in one direction. So like, here goes the feet and I'm turned that way. And that's when you're outside the ship, that makes absolute sense. But when you're in the ship, it's kind of confusing.
External camera.
But what you can do is quickly hit this little button. It'll take you back to center. And so that's good. So you'd be turned like this and then you just hit center. And so that kind of works.
External camera engaged.
Wow, I have no clue what I'm doing, by the way. All right, let's put this thing on autopilot.
Engaged.
Let's go back to center. So, what were you playing, Tonda? What were you playing over there? I saw it earlier and I can't remember. Oh, poor Tank Girl's asking a question. Oh, how to do the shout out thing. Absolutely, I'll show you how to do that. I think anybody can do it, can't they? I think so. Also me before Tank Girls, just about everybody in the chat room I need to meet up with. Hopefully this next year at Nerdtacular in Utah. Maybe some of us can meet up. I missed out on Vegas this past year, but hopefully we can get back. Oh, you finished the Star Trek 25th anniversary and then some pinball. Dude, I'm so excited. I've been wanting to play the Star Trek games, and I just can't seem to get Scott excited about it. And that's a shame. I actually think I thought I had the 25th anniversary edition, like, within distance. That I know I just had it. Very excited. Where is it? It's it. What is it? Oh, I see it. Under all this other stuff. Where is it? I got it. I got it. Got it. There we go. Yeah, because I was going to load it up. Can you guys even hear me? Is my microphone cutting me out? Not even sure. So let's talk about that for a minute. Here comes. All right. So, hey, Tonda, look what I got. Yes, sir. It is the Star Trek 25th anniversary edition. And I've been wanting to talk about this. I've been trying to talk Scott into letting us do this for the show because I did pick up the whole thing not that long ago. And it actually had some things that I was not expecting. It had some floppy disk for some software that I had never heard of, Software Labs, included into it. And also had a Y2K test, right? You got to have that. Neat. And I can't remember what the application was. I went and did a whole research thing on trying to figure that out. But this one came with the CD. So, and I believe this Windows 95, I believe. Is that correct? And, oh, what is this? A bonus CD-ROM. Look at this. A bonus CD-ROM game. Look at this. Or maybe an interactive demo thing. Always love these. And, oh, you beat the game, Captain Kipper? Excellent. And also have, you know, the full-on book and everything. So yeah, this is on my list. I must be I'm critical hit. I'm dying. But yeah, I was so excited when I saw you were playing that. I was like, oh man, I've been meaning to get to that one. That's on my list for the Play Retro show. Oh yeah, and maybe next time I see you, maybe I'll just give it to you. Who knows? Maybe just if I remember, I'll just be like, oh, look at this. It's got all digitized speech, featuring the voices of William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelley, James Doohan, who we watched on Film Sack recently in that Barbarian Brothers movie, Double Trouble. Very exciting. This says software 1992-93, need that 256 color VGA graphics. How did you emulate this thing, Tonda? I am curious. It doesn't say Windows, DOS. What is it saying? It doesn't really say, does it? What is, am I missing it? Is it written large? Oh, DOS right there. Is it right there? DOS. DOS. Back to Mechwarrior and BattleTech. Oh, what's going on here? Please enable channels here. What happened? What happened to my chat there? Interesting. My chat just went wonky. It says to enable something, 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 something. All right, say something. Asher says, anyone else have the Enterprise Virtual Tour on CD-ROM? I do. It is not at hand, but I do have it. DOSBox, good old game setup. Okay, very good. Okay. Tana says the game ran fine on the good old games version, except there was a possible soft lock bug near the end. You still have the tech manual. I believe I still have that one. Interesting. So, all right. What was I doing? I got so sidetracked. But thank you. Welcome in. Thank you, Tonda, and the community. I hope you're having a great Saturday or Sunday, wherever in the world you are. Like I said, I am Brian Dunaway, and we like playing the retro games, and we like to do it as close to the real thing as we can get, because I don't have a Windows 95 machine yet, but we will get one. Tonda, have you considered setting up for funsies? Have you considered setting up, or have you already set up on your Mr. FPGA a DOS setup, like the AO486 core? And I know that they've got that big DOS project where you can download all the DOS games and they're pre-configured, but it's just like everything outside doing emulation. I like to roll my own. Oh, Puppy Kitten Trout's out here. Puppy, have a good night. Thanks for the stream. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Puppy Kitten Trout. Have fun. Yeah, the Zero project is amazing. Nice and easy on the Mister. Yep. I like rolling my own. I did the AO486 core, and I just, installed DOS 622 and installed Windows 3.1, put my Oak CD-ROM drivers in there, got my Cute Mouse driver in there, got the Soundblaster driver in there. Not too bad if you did that back in the day, which I did. And I did, whenever I get a new, I'll go, there's a bunch of floppy projects on archive, and I've picked up a whole bunch of floppies over time, one at a time, install them and play them. Just Tonda says I'm too lazy. Now, unless I don't have a choice, right? And it's probably a reason why Tonda has, such a community of followers who are like, I like watching Tonda play video games. And other people are like, I don't know if I want to watch Brian install DOS 622 to play this damn game. I am nostalgic about the tinkering in DOS. Yeah. I don't miss the TSR hell. Come on, man. That's half the fun, right? Or all the fun. All right, so let's get into a real match here. So should we do the trial thing? I don't even know what the trial thing is. I know we've got clans, but I'm not even sure what trial is. What is that mode?
Sensors online.
Jets?
Weapons
Oh, I got jets now?
online. All systems nominal.
This is a call to trial. You are to engage in a trial of position for the rank of Mechwarrior. Okay, cadet.
Mechwarrior.
Alpha. This time you are on your own. You are to engage a Mechwarrior in the field. If you are victorious, so be it. The clan will be bettered by having a new, competent Mechwarrior. If you are not, the death of the incompetent is the death of a feeble progeny and a testament to our glorious method.
To our glorious. This guy's serious. This guy's really serious. All right. I see something off on the horizon back there. All right, let's take a look. Let's get outside of our mech here.
External camera engaged.
And let's actually get. All right, so while we're doing that, let's. Oh,
Established.
all right. I think there's like a wireframe mode too, right?
Autopilot engaged.
But there's no waypoint, so how's it gonna know where to go? It's not.
External camera engaged. Autopilot disabled.
I am curious what this is. So there's some kind of blue component. Is this a waypoint?
Group fire engaged.
Oh, group fire. I feel so free. No guy tell me what to do. TSR, Gary Gygax mentioned. Says Avian. Oh, hi, Avian. How is it going? How is your Saturday, Sunday? Gotta go mix them up. Now, this is a checkpoint, right? So waypoint.
Chain fire engaged.
Chain fire.
Group fire engaged.
So hitting that. Oh, that sounds badass. Let's use our jets. Okay. So can we fly higher though with our jets? Okay. Oh, I lean forward a little bit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I like it. All right, so am I supposed to just follow each of these little blue orbs, or are those waypoints? Oh, or is that like a protected area? Green nav point, says Captain Kipper. Oh, yeah, was that already there?
Autopilot engaged.
All right, let's run. Let's truck it. Let's get involved. Oh, look how bouncy he is.
Autopilot engaged.
Nice. All right, that's our instructor. So am I just going to run across a mech here in a minute? Look how open world this is. It's huge. Or are we just trying to get to that nav point and then there'll be somebody there? Like a dog when they first see snow, right? Oh, oh. Oh, also, Tom, have you ever played any BattleTech? Like the tabletop game? I've never played any. So I hit it hard this week with the Essentials kit and the Beginner's box. I've been trying to learn as much as possible. Ah, there he is. There he is. Okay, oh, so near the city. Is this a veteran Mechwarrior? Oh, I don't think so. See how far he is away from me here.
Established.
Can you zoom in?
External camera engaged.
Let's get
Autopilot
in it. Use more in anime mechs. I grew up on Robotech, Macross Robotech. And I don't know if I would have had the patience to play this sort of game back in in the mid-90s, right? I don't know if I would have had the patience. All right, oh, he is booking it towards me. Look at him. He is trucking it. I don't know where he's at, but he's getting me worried. He's getting me worried. Let's get inside here. Let's get inside the mech. Oh, it looks like he slowed down. Oh, that was scary, though. Did you see how he was like he was booking it? Ooh. No thanks. All right, there's that. Zoom in here. Still need to make some adjustments to my mouse, though. Retro Overdose, what is up? The best chassis. Uh-oh. Get behind this building over here. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Get back in our mech here. Let's wait for him to come around the corner. Oh, I see him. He's getting bigger. He's getting bigger. Oh, he's going on the other side. He's going to go on the other side. Oh, 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 oh. Is he going to sneak up behind me? Is he going to flank me? Oh, maybe he can't see me. Is that what the deal is? He can't see me? I'm gonna try to flank him. Surely he knows where I'm at. Retro Dose, how is your Saturday Sunday go? How's it going? I remember playing I forget which one it was, but it was the one that was on the Xbox. Xbox. I think he's turning the way. When did I get hurt? Was I running into the building? Oh, or is that him? It's got to be me, right? Look at me trying to... Look at me slowly stalking him. Oh, he's turned around. Shooting at those legs. I'm going to try to get him down on the ground. Oh, no, 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 no. No, not shut down. Start back up. Oh, no.
Online. Weapons
Come on.
Online.
Get up.
All systems nominal.
Get back up. No. Start back up.
Online. Sensors
I'm in big trouble.
Weapons online. All systems
Oh, no.
nominal.
Ah! Run. Run. 10. Go 10. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves turned back around here. See if I can get his legs. Oh no, he's around the corner now. Oh man, is he stuck in the wall? I think he's stuck in the wall. Retro, loving the content, having a lot of fun too, man. Tell you what, oh, there it comes. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, he's turning away from me. Oh, I'm too excited. I'm too excited. I can't move my mouse that little. Oh no, I'm stuck on the wall. Stuck in the wall. Get out. Stop zooming.
External camera engaged.
Get back inside. Will you stop? Uh-oh. Is that his leg? That my leg? No, it's his leg. Come on. Turn around. Turn around. Get up. Get it. Oh, no. Wrong way. Inverted controls. Oh, no. What just happened? Oh, no. I think he's hitting me pretty good now. All right. Come on. Knock that leg out. There it is. Yeah. That was the most sloppy. That was the most sloppy victory ever. Just because panic hits and I forgot everything. It's like, what key? What button? Oh my God.
Training command.
Woo!
Proceed to nav beta and dock at Mech Bay 8.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible. That was the sloppiest. Man, in the moment, I thought I did good because I've been doing the training and I felt pretty good about, you know, oh yeah, I know what key to push. I know I got to push this key, push that button. You know, I got to hit the C button, get inside, get out, do some satellite viewing. Bobbity bip. Turn the turrets around, leave the chassis straight. Had all of it in my head thinking, woo, I'm going to rock this guy's world. And then he started shooting me. And I'm like, oh no, how do you turn? How do you turn? I don't know how to turn. Suddenly I forgot everything. Inside the cockpit.
Camera engaged.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Okay, I was curious about that. I was like, why is it so overhead? It's because I was so close to the wall. The problem is, once I get inside, I kind of lose, I was kind of losing my, you know, where I was actually at and not being able to see. Like, how do you, like, in this mode, like, there's no reticle, so I couldn't, you know, I can't really aim. So you have to get back inside.
External camera engaged.
And then to navigate is much easier outside.
Engaged.
Then I don't understand the jets work at all. Is that as high as I can fly? I thought I was going to do some tribes jetting. Oh, Retro, it's time for work. Have a good time at work, my friend. Thank you for stopping in and saying, oh, hi. It's good seeing you. Oh, Avian, I was so hitting that barn, man. Jeebus. But that was fun. Look at that. We did it. We did it. We got one. And I'm still not 100% sure if, like, at this distance, is still very minute movements on my mouse. And I'm not sure if that's Windows related or if it's part of the drivers in the game. But then when you zoom in, that effect is multiplied quickly. And then you're trying to hurry as well. Oh my gosh. Let's automate autopilot.
Engaged.
Hey, we did it though. We successfully won a trial. Look at that. Are we out of bullets, I'm assuming, for the machine gun? So we just, all we have is the Ermlass. What is the Ermlass? Anybody know? Uh-oh, I'm heading back towards the city, am I? No, let's take a look at the satellite view.
Link established.
Not the greatest way to understand what's going on. Oh, look at this. That girl Joey is raiding in. Look at that. That girl Joey is here. Tondagosa just raided in a very short time ago. So welcome in, everyone. We're going to give everybody a chance to settle in. And then we're going to say hello. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for that girl Joey, who I love watching. Especially, she is my routine on Mondays.
Disabled.
And any other time I can watch streaming. But usually Amiga Mondays and sometimes Tuesdays. But man, I love seeing what you got to play. Have you seen, Joey? I don't know if you have been watching. What is it's the retro? It's the guy who's been in Star Wars. Why? Christian is his name? Christian, I believe. But what is his online name? Anyway, some exciting, interesting news going on with Commodore, the brand. I just watched a video earlier today. Maybe I had to check that out, Joey. It's still early on. I just watched it real quick one time, but it looks like, and I need to verify this, looks like they're trying to find a way to purchase Commodore, the brand, and maybe do something with it that is more in line with what the fans like. Yeah, it's Hayden Christian. He actually was a stand-in Star Wars for Hayden Christian. Is that right? It's Hayden Christian, right? That's who the Star Wars guy is, right? Or is that the guy from Wings? And Spider-Man. Oh, hi, welcome in. Hi, I'm Brian Dunaway, and I play retro video games, including Commodore and Amiga. And this week we're looking at the Mechwarrior series and a little bit of the BattleTech. I don't know much about BattleTech. I played very little Mechwarrior, but we're trying to do a deeper dive. Also, there's some Commodore games that were related to this. It was actually the first BattleTech game, if I'm not incorrect. I'm still learning all that, but thank you, Joey. Give a shout out to our good friend. Decker Joy says, I think I kind of heard something about that. Nice. I'm very excited because I have lots of Commodore things, and I would like to get some officially branded and licensed things. That would be amazing. If you are here, especially those who just showed up with Tondagosa's crowd, please give a follow to that girl, Joey. She is an amazing streamer and infinitely entertaining. And thank you for trusting your community with us to have some retro fun. We're doing this on a Windows 95 box. So, had to set that up first. And then we installed all of it and had to get our Voodoo 3DFX card working. And that was no small task. And we were just trying to figure out why the mouse is so sensitive. We're trying to figure out if it is part of the Windows 95 or if it's something else. But we're not going to worry too much about that right now. We're just going to play some games. So let's get back to Mechwarrior. We just did the Trials demo part, and now we're going to get into an actual mission. So let's go. We are Clan Wolf, and we are ready with our mech. Oh, well, we can also go to the mech lab, which we have not done. That's probably not a bad idea. We have not looked at this yet.
Mad Dog.
Ah, it's the Mad Dog, which is what a lot of people were telling me before. I would tell them I'm playing Mechwarrior 2, 31st Century Combat, and they would yell Mad Dog at me. And I did not know what that meant. But now I do. Oh, man. All right. Let's go. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. That mission, that frazzled me, but it was a lot of fun. The trials part. As a mech warrior, you will ride in the cockpit of a battle mech machine, which can weigh up to 100 tons and stand 40 meters high. A neuro helmet connects with the mech and allows you to operate as a single cyborg with the mind of a human and the metal body of a monster. So like Silverhawks, partly metal, somewhat human. You may now instruct your tech to select and customize your war machine. Certain mechs are better suited for different terrain and conditions. Okay. That looks good. I like it. Now, I know that this part is not operating in 3DFX mode. I think this is just running this, it's almost like cell shaded, which is how the game looks if you turn off the 3DFX part, which looks pretty good, actually. I'm thinking maybe the non-3DFX parts look better. I'm just going to stick with the Mad Dog. It's what we learned in, and it's how we do this. Let's go to mission briefing. We did choose our clan, the Wolf Clan, instead of the Jade Falcon, I believe it is. Now, I'm going to read this next time, but this time I'm just going to look at the objectives. First, destroy the chemical plant at Nav Epsilon. So we're going to hit our first navigation, leaving nothing standing. Then you must inspect. Oh, we didn't pay a lot of attention to the inspect part. The fire base at Nav Zeta, and wipe out any and all opposition you encounter. So, okay, so we need to first destroy the chemical plant at Nav Epsilon. So let's see if we can drop time. Time to drop in.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Planet Colmar. Ambient temperature 34.65 degrees.
So I thought maybe
Time is 01:34:16 GST. All
interesting.
systems nominal. External camera engaged.
So I'm a little confused why they don't really mention it in the story, but it seems like they keep using the ground texture as the mapping or the texture map for the mechs. I guess it's supposed to be kind of camouflage, but it just makes your mech a little harder to see. I need to verify that that is the... I've watched some video online and it seems to be what they did. I'm just not sure if that's the right way to do it. Oh, satellite looks terrible, but I am right there.
External camera engaged.
And let's see. Okay, there's a Falcon fire. He's about 1,000 kilometers away.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, we're gonna go to our first nav point, and it is Nav Epsilon, which is where we want it to go. Can we fly there? Do we have jet? We do not have jets. We are going to have an ads in a few seconds. Oh, is the ad over? Very good. Welcome back, everyone. I must have missed the ad. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Just me looking at the satellite nav. Who in the chat room, if anybody, played Mechwarrior 2 back in the 90s? And is anybody a BattleTech expert? Because I could use your help. Like I'm asking, is there a doctor in the building? I know Captain I know Captain Kipper's in here. Knows a good bit of stuff. Look at the shadows are interesting. Now, can we choose to avoid? All right, so there's a... that they have seen me, so I guess avoidance is not possible. Oh, they are jetting around. They just going the other way? They not coming to get me?
Nav Epsilon reached. Primary objective: destroy chemical plant. Successful. Heat level critical.
Oh boy, we almost did it.
External camera engaged. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
Uh-oh.
Autopilot engaged.
Get out of that mode. Can't see.
Camera engaged.
Oh, they seem to be hitting me a little bit, apparently. Okay, so I am getting hit. Oh no, am I hiding? Why? Aren't you enjoying the retro aesthetic of it all? It's your job to tell me, Tonda, when I goof it up. I'm gonna make an audio alert that is accessible through the chat to let me know when I've pulled a boneheaded move. It's like I'm there. Yes, they are definitely behind me. Is they're lighting up the terrain behind me for sure. Yeah, that's a good idea. The red alert from Star Trek would be a great alert notification to let me know I'm doing something stupid. Oh, look at this. Oh, here it comes in. Okay, okay. I've got more opposition. Now I've made a mistake, right? All right, so now I've managed to pull along a whole bunch of...
Autopilot disabled. Nav Zeta reached.
So am I supposed to be destroying this? What was it again? Am I supposed to inspect this, I believe? I think I'm supposed to inspect it. Let's see if we can get turned around. Blyric, welcome in and thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good Saturday, Sunday, wherever in the world you are. Playing a little bit of Mechwarrior 2. And I am absolutely no good at this. Oh, wow, I destroyed the enemy mech? What? Oh, look at all the pieces falling away. All right. Anybody know how to scan? I have totally forgotten my training. All right, let's see if we can get turned around to see where these guys are. Oh, they're right behind me. Okay. Oh, it's inverted, Brian. It's inverted. There's so many buttons. Oh, wow. What is he shooting cannonballs at me? Holy smokes. I'm almost about to overheat as well. So let's see if we can hoof it for a second. Get turned around. One of my legs is almost destroyed. If you can see the bottom right-hand side. It is very red. So let's keep that protected. Oh, look at that. I just knocked the top off. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no, my hip. Oh, no, hips and legs. Hips and legs, knees and toes. No. Enemy mechs destroyed 1 total, 250 points. Hit percentage, 17.4. My career honor, not great. Not great. Yeah, Capgiver says the red dots in the radar, Brian. Absolutely. Absolutely. I should have been paying more attention to my mini-map. I have mini-map blindness sometimes. I don't know why I get so engaged with what I'm seeing in front of me that I just completely forget to look at my mini-map. I do that in a lot of games. Anybody else do that? Just me? Even in race games, where it just makes absolute sense to be looking at a mini-map, I will totally forget. Okay, so we went on our first mission. We failed it, but we did manage to take down another mech, and we at least accomplished one of the goals. So that's pretty good, in my opinion, for our first little run in Mechwarrior 2. Let's pop out to Windows 95 real quick and see if we can take this into DOS. Right now, we're doing it in Windows 95. Yeah, that's right. We're doing it in Windows 95. I believe there's a DOS version too. And maybe we can turn off. I would like to turn off the 3DFX and just look at the cell shading, because I think maybe that might be more attractive. I don't think it's really a problem with performance. We also got Ghost Bear Legacy as well. Tana says, I only look at the minimap, nothing else. Which is probably why you're more successful at a lot of games than I am. Facts. Facts. We also have the 3DFX Mercenaries 3DFX edition, which is really weird. You have to go into DOS. So in the background behind all of this, we're running this in Windows 11, but we're running Windows 95 OSR2 in our 86 box, which allows us to switch in between our different ISOs. And then we can hop into DOS as well. This is the 3FX Interactive Edition, but I think in Windows, let's see.
Accessing.
This is another version of 2. I love me some 3DFX. It was a different time. It took it to the next level.
Team Venom, this is Top Ship Command.
I am working towards getting a working, period appropriate Windows 95 machine with a Voodoo card. For now, we're having to emulate it, but it is on my list. If you've never watched the cartoon from the 90s, you really missed something. It's only half a season, 6 episodes in the US. Or 12 episodes. Is it 12 episodes? It must be 12. It's so much attitude. It's like the most attitude-driven cartoon you've ever seen. It's just ridiculous. There's still room in hell. Oh, and that was her last words? How badass.
Look at the bright side, kid. You get to keep all the money.
Oh, look at the bright side, kid. You get to keep all the money. Oh, yes. Falconar, what is going on? How is your Saturday or Sunday, wherever you're at in the world today? Yep, good old Mechwarrior. This is my first time really working my way through the first couple of games. I played the. I've got to say, if you're gonna in a short time, I think you probably could work your way through most of Mechwarrior 1 in about a week. But we're trying to tackle both Mechwarrior 1 and 2 because I misremembered how much time had passed between the two, and there's such different games. 89 is when the first one was released. There was a game being developed in between that never was published. And then it wasn't until 95, the year that Windows 95 came out, earlier in that year when they released the DOS version of MechWarriors 2. And man, it was such a big difference. And boy, I need like almost 2 weeks just to work my way through MechWarrior 2 by itself because of all the different versions. Instant action. Let's just jump in for some instant action. Let's see if it'll actually run. And I believe this is all... You know what? I don't know if this will work because I do remember looking at this because I started to set up the 3DFX part of it because this is the 3DFX version. Not version, published. So I believe it only functions in DOS. I think the 3DFX part only has drivers for DOS and not Windows. And I think it runs in software rendering in this version. And it's, I don't even know if it's going to launch. So let's take a look. Captain Kipper says, I remember when DirectX games were released and Windows GPU started the GPU arms race. Absolutely. Thank you for that follow, Falconar. Welcome in. I am seeing, I'm not seeing.
Connecting to satellite link.
Satellite link. Let's see here. Doesn't seem to be rendering the whole screen. I am loving the music though. Holy cow, this music. Now that is an upgrade. Holy. I love this music. All right, yes, it doesn't seem to be rendering. Yeah, look at that. It is trying to render. Oh yeah, look at this. It is angry at me. So it's software rendering inside this machine. And I don't even know if this machine that I set up is a MMX 200. So, I mean, I don't even know if that's the right specs because it's probably come out in 97. So, unsure. Yeah, the CD audio is great. Man, DirectX really changed a lot for us. It really did, didn't it? Okay, so it won't let me choose my S3 Trio, which is the main card installed. I can reduce the resolution, get rid of some of these effects. I don't know if that would be enough. Is there any other... Okay, here's the combat variables. Like heat tracking. I wonder if we turn some of this off. Oh, especially the high stuff. Can I change that? Oh, chunky explosions. Can't argue with that. Object density. Let me turn that off. Particles on. And turn some things off. Multiple light sources. We don't need subtitles. Shadows. I like shadows. Wonder why some of these things you can turn off and you can't. Like I cannot adjust it. Can I like? Oh, smart. Tana says chunky explosions. Very and yes, please. Thank you. Oh, that's the difficulty up there. All right. Heat tracking. I feel like I need heat tracking though. Object textures. I guess that's I guess you can't. Display detail, object density. It won't let me change those things. Interesting. We might have to pop out into the DOS version to get some of these turned on. All right. Well, you know, that's probably the best we can do here without making some changes. Oh, hold on one second. We got a phone call coming in from Zoe who's going to the beach. Let's check out what's going on.
Reactor. Online. Sensors. Online. Weapons. Online. All systems nominal.
Nothing much, just a little emergency. You know how it is. Boy. Yeah, so the mech models remind you of the FX fighter. Very good. Very good. Maybe some are not applicable with the soft. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think some of it's not applicable with the software render. Let's try to get into the DOS version. So we'll probably have to, let's see here. We'll need to shut down or restart. Should we F8 it or should we restart the computer in MS-DOS mode? Have I installed my CD-ROM drivers and my mouse driver appropriately to be able to just restart in MS-DOS mode, or am I going to have to go all the way out? One is DOS start bat, I believe, and the other goes to the auto exec bat and config sys. Let's try it. We'll try one way and then try the other. Boom, we're out here. Let's take a look to see if we have a D drive and make a dir. Wonder if that's the most common misspelling for directory is dir. Looks like the CD-ROM is there, so that appears to be where it's supposed to be. And then if we go to our C drive, a directory, CD to directory, then let's go up, and I believe it is Mercs. Is that the right thing? I believe it is. We can do directory P, or we could do, what do you think it is? Probably Merc something, maybe? There we go. So we got Merc's Win, Merc's EXE, Net, which is something that you could do as well. I have not set up this machine to use Slurp, which will allow me to connect out on the network. And I don't even know if there's anything worth doing out there anyway. But let's try Mercs.exe and let's see if we get anything. Oh, look at that. Okay, so good. We must have set up things properly when we set it up. I just set this up yesterday, so I did not have a lot of hope. Damn what about to be. Monkey says, I'm still here. Dang old me, so old now. I have to rest every hour. All right, we saw this part, so let's skip through that. Oh, look, there are some different options here in the DOS version. Oh, look, and there is an option screen. So usually you go up here in the Windows. I like the cursor. Did we have that cursor in the Windows version? I don't think so. And this the rendering in general looks better. Now, one question is, if you do a full restart, that should allow you more resources as opposed to just exiting out to DOS, I believe, if I remember correctly. No promises. Combat variables, still a weird place for me to do that stuff. Looks like everything is turned off here. Have I already been through here, maybe? Interesting. Wow, we're really making that small. Maybe I had some problems before. Let's take a look. Let's do some instant action to see if we have any more satisfaction here. Once again, may just be that the CPU I have set up for this particular WIN95 machine just ain't having it. Just ain't having it. Interesting. Twitch says I have 0 viewers. Did we lose connection? Are you guys still there? It just looked over for a second there. Before Tank Girl got a motor, have fun. We do have a storm coming in, and that was what Zoe was telling me about, was a storm. And you're still there. Weird. I don't see anything where I've lost connectivity or anything. But my system stream manager on Twitch is wonked. Don't ask me. Oh, so I did drop out for a couple of seconds. So maybe just something there. Okay. Well, I don't. Maybe it'll re-find itself here in a minute. But we do have some bad weather moving through, and that's what Zoe was telling me. So I probably have to head out and get the dogs here shortly. But we'll hang on for just a little bit longer. Oh, really? So you had, okay, Monkey Bananas has also had the Twitch network error earlier for all the streams I had open. Okay, so maybe something on Twitch.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
I think.
All systems nominal.
Oh, that is cool.
Camera.
I don't think that's what I'm supposed to be seeing. I think maybe in my testing I turned off too much stuff, but I kind of like it. I kind of like what I'm seeing here, but that music is just so badass. We do have jets. Oh no! A system flag errors. Error goes out the yin-yang when I tried to use the jets. Probably some type of particle effect, if I had to guess, that probably is blowing up something. The good news is the music still rocks on, even though we just hit some exceptions. Causeway Era 09, unrecoverable internal exception program terminated. Look at that. Ooh, I kind of like it. It broke, and it broke hard. But I'm looking forward to returning to that. That was fun. All right. This music's awesome. If you got a crash, you need to crash to that music right there. That was badass. Anybody else using 86 box for emulation on this stuff? And also, anybody got some recommendations for a period appropriate machine? I would love to get my personal machine I had back, I guess around this time. Yeah, like a little bit before this, maybe 92, 93. I had a 46 DX Gateway. I definitely have. I've had several of those on eBay. On my watch list. Now, I would also like to get something a little more period appropriate when I got my first 95 machine. Something in the Pentium range, maybe pre-MMX. Camkipper says an AMD, a K62 300. That'd be nice. Absolutely. So this is set up on a Super Socket 7. I believe. No, actually, it is. Is it the dual? It might be the dual voltage Socket 7. I have a lot of experience with the Socket 7. I was building PCs a pretty good bit during that time. The Gateway was prior to me assembling my own, so I'm very interested in building a Socket 7 machine. Captain Kipper says, I use DOSBox to play this or Shadow Mech. Super Socket 7 is dual voltage. Yeah. There's single voltage Socket 7 and dual voltage Socket 7. Then the Super Socket 7, I think, is dual voltage. I think it was only in the before Super that there was a distinction. I think all Super Socket 7s were dual voltage, right? I think. You know what they say when you think. I don't know either. I don't know. Where's that? Yeah. Little windows there. Little windows ding 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 for you. Yeah. Think about that. All right, let's take a look real quick at Ghost Bear Legacy, and I'll probably have to do some troubleshooting on the 3DFX version over the next day or so. We got a titanium version too. I thought that's what I was playing up here. Was that not the? Oh, that's not the titanium edition. This is, oh, interesting. Once the trilogy, I believe. In this, the titanium one, but it's not. This is not the Mercenaries, but it's got the similar screen. Did we play this one? That is the 3DFX version. Well, which one were we playing before? We have 2 entries for it, it looks like. Super Socket 7 can take all the Pentiums and clones. Take that! Man, Socket 7 changed everything. You know which one I really didn't care for, though? That's slot 1. It's like, why are we going this direction? This is weird. Stupid slot 1. So we need the Titanium edition. Interesting. Okay. There's that one. So does the trilogy run off either then?
Accessing.
Interesting. Yeah. Slot 1 and slot A.
To any available units. We have mechs down at Nav Gamma. Bravo Cadet reports 4 summoners on site.
Okay. Maybe this is the one without the 3DFX installed. Let's take a look here. Video options. That one does have the 3DFX. Can I choose not to use that? Is there any way to choose, or do you just turn off the combat variables and then it turns it off there? Okay, we got that size, object textures, terrain textures. Assuming that would be, I don't know if you just go to low there, low, chunky explosion, leaving that on. Not sure about the auto adjust thing. We'll turn that off. Let's see what it looks like. Let's just see what happens. We are a little over 2 hours. We had a raid in from Joey and a raid in from Tandagosa. Thank you guys for that. If you guys are still hanging around, I appreciate you. We got a new Falconar follower and Blyrick. Thank you guys for that. And Zoe brings the bacon just 2 hours ago. Done some flappy hats. Exciting news on the Commodore front. Looking forward to going back and actually watching the full video on that announcement.
Reactor online. Sensors
Yes, you still got all
online.
these.
Weapons online. All
Still,
systems
it
nominal.
looks like it still has the same effects. This doesn't look any different to me. This is the same mission. We didn't finish it. Okay, so I do love the music though. I think we need to do some. I think we need to do a music video. Just need to.
Autopilot disabled.
That'll make you nauseous. I would like to see the cell shaded stuff though. What's going on, Electric? What is going on, Electric Gamer? How are you doing? Electric Gamer is here. How was your Saturday, Sunday going? Are you a big Mechwarrior fan? Ever played it? How about some BattleTech? Got a lot for everybody this week. Some 3DFX love, some BattleTech love, some 90s animation, some 90s gaming, DOS and Windows 95. Got a little bit for everybody. Oh, here he comes. He's very angry. Look at this guy. Look at that, though. Oh, you didn't expect that, did you? Did not expect that, did you? Coming up at me like this. Oh, there's another guy. Is he on my side? Why is he chasing him? What are they doing? Why are they working together? Or are they not working together? Are they fighting each other? Now I'm really confused. Is that Jade Falcon? This guy was definitely shooting at me, though. Knocked his arm off.
Sequence initiated.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shutdown sequence initiated. Not good. Not good, yo. Oh, no. We're shutting down. Fire back up, man.
Online. Sensors online.
We're in trouble.
Online. All
We're in
systems
trouble.
nominal.
External camera engaged.
Okay, there he is. He's got a little leg damage there.
Autopilot engaged.
Oh, look at that. He was right on us. Oh, I think he lost an arm.
Autopilot disabled.
Where's he at here? Let me. Oh. Not watching my mini map. Let's get that leg. Little low there. Oh, he's jetting away in his little jetter. Oh, we got some major damage right there on the body.
Heat level critical.
Oh, heat levels. Oh, too critical. Ah, crap. Shut down. Ectactic says, good, 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 thank you, and never played it.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons
Here he comes.
online.
We're in trouble.
All systems nominal.
Okay, that's fine. I think we got this one guy. There it is. There it is. He's gone.
Destroyed.
He is not a factor anymore. There's another guy over here giving us trouble. Cycle through. It's a Falcon Nova. He's a pretty badass mech. I like him. Oh, did we get anything on that time? Or I think I might have come a little short. Oh, I got him that time, though. Oh, did I just destroy that guy entirely? Oh, man. Nice. Oh, I just flat out destroyed that guy. This game kind of makes you feel like a badass. But I don't think that's my nav point, so let's do an auto. Let's
engaged.
get that way. Man, can't believe I missed out on this game. It's so tasty. So tasty. I love the music. Is my arm just gone? It's black. Am I missing an arm? Oh, I am missing an arm.
Engaged. Autopilot disabled.
Disabled. Let's clear this out. Some of our missiles. Turned around here. Uh-oh. Ah, come on. I wasn't watching the heats. I was watching the mini map.
Shutting down.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Shutting down.
Oh, shoot. I shut it down again.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This music is kind of... It'll get you. I'm gonna use up all my weapons before I get... There it goes. All right.
Objective. Destroy chemical plant.
That first objective is done.
Autopilot engaged.
Nope, gotta turn around. I think with enough practice I could be I could almost not suck. Looks like we're running an ad for some of those on Twitch. Welcome in if you're over there on the YouTube, so hope you're having a good time. If you're on Twitch, you may be watching an ad.
Warning. You
But we've
are
been looking at BattleTech. I know nothing about it.
zone.
And I'm trying to learn all about it. I know a little bit. I play a few tabletop games, but not very many. And I think this is a pretty good one to kind of get into. It doesn't look too overly
You have
complicated.
fled from combat.
Oh, I fled from combat.
Will not be tolerated.
Oh
Mission
no!
failed.
What? Oh no!
Autopilot disabled.
Oh, it's too late now. Mission failed. Look at that. I ran. It said. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the quick start guide. Maybe I should focus. Play one game at a time, right? All right. Well, the weather, they say, is getting poor outside. And that was what Zoe called for. I'm going to need to go move a dog to the garage because he is out in a kennel. And the weather is frightful. So let's go outside, get him inside, and keep him from being terrified. So thank you guys for hanging out today. Thank you again, once again, to that girl Joey who gave us a raid, and Tonda Gosu who also raided in. If you're not following either of those amazing retro streamers, you should be. Joey usually streams on Mondays and throughout the week, and on Saturdays apparently, where she does some Commodore and Amiga games, and she's always surprising me with something really cool that I've never heard of. And Tonda Gosa, great friend, love Tonda. I would love for me and Tonda to meet up and play some more pinball, and an amazing retro streamer also playing stuff I've never seen or heard of, except for the Star Trek 25th anniversary deal. And I've got a copy of that right here. And maybe next time I run into Tonda, if he'll remind me, I'll try to bring it to him if he cares for it. Eclectic Gamer, thank you. Nighty night to you as well. We usually raid in on either Tonda or that girl Joey, but they've already stopped streaming, obviously. So let's take a look to see if there is anybody else who is in our retro community that we can raid in on. Sometimes I like raiding on Past the Plunger, but I think it may be past his time. Tonda says, I just want to lick the box. That's all. I just want to lick it. Is that weird? It's a little odd. It's weird. No, it's not weird. Of course not. Anybody got a recommendation for a raid? We will certainly do that. I see that, let's see. Pulse is just on. Game Squad. Watching. I don't remember, though. I'm trying to remember. Hey, Good Old Games is on. So, yeah, let's do that. So, Good Old Games is on right now with Kilgore Trout. So, let's do that. That is always a good time. And occasionally, you'll catch Tonda over there on the Good Old Games just a couple of weeks ago, I believe, if not more recent. And that is great. So, let's start a raid in on Kilgore Trout is Kyle Katarn in Star Wars Jedi Knight 2. So let's raid in on that. Thank you guys, and we will see you on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for a little Play Retro. You guys have a good night then. Is that weird?